What's up, traders? Mark Bauman, starttrading.com. Time to get it. We are talking about today Bitcoin and why has it not gone down yet? I'm a little skeptical and scared. At the same time, I'm losing some money. I don't like any of that. So, where are we positive today? Let's talk about some positive stuff. Is MBX. So MBX, if you went ahead and bought some shares there, kudos to you. You just made 30% more in the last 24 hours. It is now up to 0.029 cents per share. It has an all-time high of 0.03 and change, and I'm excited. MBX is going to be making some moves. They're going to launch a new website, which I just got to kind of get a sneak preview of. And so looking forward to that. And they have some new partnerships they're going to announce as well. So watch for MBX. I've been very bullish on MBX. I know they got new partnerships brewing because that's what they do and that's what they've been working on. That's their core competencies. And they got a new website coming out. So looking forward to see that. And I hope you are too. I just want to check in just so you know I'm with you. I am shorting Bitcoin as it takes this paralleled rise. Let's go ahead. Let's look at a key performance indicator of Ethereum. Where is Ethereum in relation to Bitcoin at the moment? Let's see. BTC is at 56,185, and there's a lot of downward pressure. That's why I'm surprised that's still going up. Somebody is helping to pump that stock. I thought that Bitcoin was going to drop to 50 and have some small kind of trailing dips, the little trailing tails off the candlestick down to about 48,000, and that just didn't happen. So I am super surprised, pleasantly surprised, confused. At least, I am confident that's going to dip back down at some point, but I'm concerned that's not going to dip back down to the lows that I thought it was going to dip down to. So it's all right. I keep adding to my position. Problem with Bitcoin is it could run up, especially on the candlesticks I'm looking at, that I was expecting a dip and then a huge run up. If it's just doing a huge run up, I'm going to be hurting, but it's okay. It's all right. Worst things have happened. My entire portfolio is actually up $10,000 thanks to MBX in the last 24 hours. So that's awesome. And Bitcoin did dip down to about 50,000. When was this? Yeah, it was about a week ago. See, it hasn't had its pullback. It's supposed to have a pullback right now. And its pullback should go down to exactly 50. Just look at these charts. You look at the 1 week charts. One day, it just depends it's weird because it depends on what platform you go on. Like if you go on Coinbase, I think Coinbase I feel like has a more realistic view of all the changes in the currencies. Versus BitHum has some strange quirks where it just looks funny each time. The candlesticks aren't the same every time you select the same exact date range. It's very strange within the same hours and within minutes of each other basically. So I don't know. It could just be how they change the time on the candlesticks. But that is it for cryptocurrencies for me today. This is Saturday, March 27th. Yeah, 27. So we have 2 more days until the stock market opens again. And on that ticket, I like to point out that Bill Gates did some releasing of his, I forgot what it's called, SRC, no, FH1. Correct me anyways, doesn't matter the terminology, but basically released all the stocks that he either purchased or sold on his latest releases, and in those releases, he went and bought Schrodinger. Schrodinger is on a dip down at the moment, but Schrodinger, and that ticker symbol, I will bring it up for you right now. I'm gonna rattle off the stocks that he sold, all his stocks, all his stocks except for like 10 or 11. So all his stocks were sold except for, let me get those for you right now because you might want to invest in them. SDGR is Schrodinger Inc., medical device company. I'm going to invest in them. I bought 110 shares, or no, 100 shares today. That's going to open, and I'm doing it on a market purchase, so make sure I get them. The other, as far as largest shares down, largest percentage of shares down would be Berkshire Hathaway, BRK, Waste Management, WM, Canadian National Railway, CNI, Walmart Stores Inc., WMT, Crown Castle International, CCI, UPX, United States Postal Service, or sorry, United Parcel Services, and FedEx, FDX. So I'm going to buy a little bit of each of those because I think Bill Gates has been spot on when it comes to the pandemic and the effects. He's an analyst. He's a data analyst by nature, and I basically like what he had picked. Oh, his other top holdings, his third largest holdings was Caterpillar, which it's already my first or second largest holding is Caterpillar. I love Caterpillar. For a minute, maybe when some options close, I have other, or exercise, I have other positions that are bigger. But I love those, and I still love AMC and Disney. I love selling AMC on the high and buying it on the low, and I love just holding Disney. I still have 100 and something shares of Disney, even though 100 closed out on that trailing stop loss, and then it went up 3% after, of course. Lucky me. In any case, so the other stocks, though, like the tech stocks, the EVs, they may have issues coming up. So just keep your trailing stop losses on. Even when you buy stocks, just remember to reset those trailing stop losses. I messed up with ZOM. I rebought 2,000 shares and I forgot to put the trailing stop loss on. And that thing dipped like a way. But at the same time, it popped back up a few days later. It hasn't come back to where it was, but ZOM just needs some specific news, and that thing's going to skyrocket. It's going to triple. So I'm still going to keep my position in ZOM because it's only like $4 grand anyways. But that and the biggest disappointment for me is Qualcomm right now, as well as Shopify. Qualcomm and Shopify, I really need them to pull through in these next 2 weeks, at least next week, high enough to where I could sell off some of the shares in order to buy back in. And I have some strong options within those stocks. So I hope whatever crash is coming, if it's coming, doesn't rival the 20s. And if it does, I hope it doesn't happen until after I sell those options and shares. But we'll see. You never know in the stock market. Things can go up, things can go down. It happens every day. There's going to be tons of volatility this week, though. That's what we know for sure. And I'm hoping for a big Monday. And maybe Monday even, you might want to sell some shares just to hedge a little bit. Not all of them. Tuesday, if it's still up, might want to sell off a little bit more. Or whatever you're planning on selling that week to buy back in on a dip, sell like 50%. 50%. Depends how risky you want to be, high risk, low risk, etc. Set your risk levels, sell what you need to sell in order to buy back in because the week's going to be a little haywire. So, as always, start trading. Go to starttrading.com. Please like or subscribe if you like the information from our channel. And even if you don't, just press that like button because I told you to. Get it. Anyway, starttrading.com. Go learn how to trade for free. Thanks.